Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading, for our weekly reading from Tuesday the 16th of May through to Sunday the 21st of May. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. I'm asking now for a card for Tuesday. The Ace of Swords for Tuesday. Wednesday, the Six of Wands. Thursday, the Five of Pentacles. Friday, the Star. Saturday, the base chakra, and Sunday, the Seven of Wands. So we've got a lot of big energy this week. So Tuesday, the Ace of Swords. This is enlightenment. This is ideas, fresh ideas coming in. Jupiter moves in to Taurus on Tuesday the 16th. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Taurus is a grounded energy. So moving from an expansion to a grounded. So we're going to feel these energy shifts. Jupiter moves through the zodiac's wheel. It takes 12 years, so it stays in each individual sign around a year. So Jupiter will be in Taurus till May 24th, 2024. So this is bringing fresh ideas in, helping us to see the bigger picture, bringing in the beauty of what we have around us. Taurus is very earthy, is in its senses of wonderful food, loves nice things. So things being expanded that way, and being able to open our mind and receive the enlightenment, the fresh ideas that start the download from the cosmos, helping us and guiding us through any challenging times that we may be going through. So a change of thought, maybe a change of direction. There is a lot of new beginnings occurring, and as we start these new beginnings, there is an ending, and Pluto is moving and in opposition to Mars. So Mars and Pluto are having a conversation. Mars is the planet of I am, I will. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, of deep transformation. So allowing us to cultivate our mind of what is not serving us any longer. What thoughts are we having that are just absolutely a waste of our energy? Why are we telling ourselves stories that really none of us have the answers to? We're asking questions, we're going through stories in our minds that really are just taking up space. So when we start to declutter from all that, new ideas, especially with these energies coming in, into our earthly realm, being able to actually move forward now, but staying in that place of alignment, making sure that we have our thoughts in that place of joy, of peace, of love, of really able to take in new ways, new thoughts, new ways of speaking even. So this is the time of transformation. It's starting first in our crown, and the light will cleanse and dissolve any thought forms that are blocking us from our higher self. Wednesday we have the Six of Wands, which is success. As we declutter, as we cultivate our mind, we allow the veils of illusion to fall away, and we see our path, we see our passion. This is a card of celebration, of really moving through into this time of connecting with our own holy grail within, that magic within us, that passion that we have within us. So thoughts coming in that are going to activate a passion within us. And this is a card of success, of being awarded for the wisdom and the learning that we've all come through. We receive this beautiful energy, these blessings from the divine, which we're being showered with at this time. The planets are in situations that are really asking us to go deep and to take the positive out of every single situation. So wonderful time. Tuesday, Wednesday, jot down the ideas. We're having these spiritual downloads from the divine, jotting any ideas down, feeling the excitement of putting these ideas into motion. Thursday we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is a card that is one of focusing on lack, focusing on isolation. So this card is on the dark moon, just before we start moving into the new moon on the 19th. So feelings of alone, feelings of isolation. And with Pluto and Mars coming together in this conversation, it's looking at that deep karma that we have of separation, of where we start to take a step back from situations that are no longer aligning with us. We're not resonating with them anymore. We may feel that we're being isolated, and when we're going through these deep shifts within us, it can feel isolating, because we all start to take back our power, which can cause upset with the people around us. And especially now where Mercury is stationary, moves stationary direct on the 14th of May in Taurus. So we have these big energies. So Mercury is still in the shadow but moving forward. Being aware of these karmic actions, these karmic communications and conversations that we may be having. We may do things that trigger others during this time because these are powerful energies. So even though we may not realize that there's no malice, there's no negative sort of connotations, we don't feel that there are, but then people around us are triggered by our actions, and this can create a separation, an isolation. And the planets are asking us to really stay strong during this time, that we're not alone. It's impossible for us to be alone. We have our angels, our guides, our loved ones around us. So whatever is shifting, wherever you may be feeling this, maybe there's some conflict going on that has caused people to isolate you or say negative things about you, or say negative things about them. Remember, karmic conversations with Mercury in Taurus, this is all about this earthly realm. And what karma have we built? Because it'll all start to present itself. He is carrying the lamp there, showing, she is carrying the lamp, showing that she's got that divine light there. She's focusing on the moon and the outward environment, which looks dark and bleak, and she's got those mountains to climb, those waters to cross, feeling alone. And if we're feeling this, know it's coming up. It's about us standing in our own light. And once we do stand in our own light and people around us are affected by that, not to get entangled in it, to allow things to just evolve. Because once we stand in our light, once we stand in our authenticity, in our alignment, the old starts to fall away, and that can be people and situations that we've known or we've surrounded ourselves with for so long. But as we move into our higher awareness and realise that we are independent and we hold our own sovereignty, and what is going on all around us is what we have manifested from lifetimes of not really understanding the power that we all have. So as we start to awaken and shake off those layers upon layers and allow them to fall, allow ourselves to have some grace, to really step into who we are without fear of being judged, without fear of isolation. Because if we are moving into a place of wholeness, of oneness, of no separation, there's a big transition that takes place, and Pluto, the god of the underworld, is helping us to feel those emotions, those contracting emotions that stop us from moving for fear of being isolated or fearing what people may say. So like I say, there's some karmic conversations being had during this week. Being mindful, use your language, use your words with integrity, with deep awareness. So this is the day before the full moon. Being aware of anything, at the new moon, sorry, being aware of anything that may be coming to the surface, knowing that we're never alone. It's a process, it's nothing outside of us, it's absolutely nothing outside of us, it's internally. It's old emotions, old cellular emotions from lifetimes, and we're moving into, you know, this is Taurus new moon, which is our earthly possessions, our body, our finances, our careers, our homes. And if we're looking at what we've not got, this is a powerful reminder that Jupiter is in Taurus, and as we look at what we've not got, that will expand until we won't see anything that's positive. We'll just see the barrenness of our lives, which is an illusion. So Thursday is a day of really looking at that and how we're communicating with ourselves and how we're communicating about others. So a powerful day. It's a minor card, but if not healed, it can create a lot of loss. So now we're moving up into this new moon. We may feel these feelings that the moons always bring up different emotions for us all. And then Friday we have the star heel, and he's breaking the chains of all this feeling of loss, of these limiting beliefs of ourselves or others. Breaking free from that. This is the star card. And on the 19th, during this full moon, this new moon, it's a gateway of the Pleiades. I always feel the Pleiadians when I use this deck and I pull this card, and they're just reminding us on that new moon, the Pleiades portal is opening. It's close to Earth, to really connect with the Seven Sisters, to connect with the star systems, to bring in those activations of the star constellations and allow them to work through us and activate within us. And you can see there is a powerful healing on the new moon, releasing of the past, doing that deep healing, moving forward in that expansion of Jupiter in Taurus. And this is the card of Aquarius, and Pluto is still in Aquarius before it starts to retrograde back into Capricorn the 11th of June. So it's still in the early degrees of Taurus. So we're getting powerful energy from Pluto in Aquarius, bringing in that rebirth, that letting go, and then stepping into into our own divine light, into our light body. So this new moon is anchoring this light, anchoring the higher consciousness in, allowing ourselves to expand into who we truly are. And then on Saturday we have the base chakra. So I'm just going to ask for some clarification for the base chakra. The Three of Wands, take a leap. And this is the support that we have. We have our ancestors, our base is our past, it's where we come from, it's the relationship that we have in our lives with our finances, with any loss, any fears, come from the base. So a powerful healing of the base chakra through this new moon. Really cleansing the base, letting go of those feelings of lack, of feelings of being isolated. Stepping into taking the lead in our lives, using our senses, our touch, to really imprint our energy in a positive way into everything that we do. And as we imprint and we place with our hands and touch and whatever we do with our hands, with the energy that we are feeling at that time, they are extensions of our heart. When we pour in love into everything that we are doing, connecting with Mother Earth, having that beautiful connection with nature, coming into that place of peace, of freedom, without limiting ourselves, taking that lead in our lives. And this is the heavenly support coming through, letting us know that we are divinely connected. We all are spirit, we all have that divine essence within us. And when we shift these layers of distortion of our fears, fear will paralyze us. It will hold us stuck in old patterns that really rob us of happiness. When we break free of that, the divine is love. It's creation, beautiful creations. When we step into that, we start to create beauty all around us. It starts within and then it flows through our hands. And especially with healers as well, using this energy to really open up to the energies that are coming through. And I see them as the energy of light is coming through our higher chakras, and it's coming down into our crown chakra. But as it's coming down, it's clearing, it's giving us the insights. The moment we start feeling off, we know we're thinking in a distortion. It's not, it's coming from a false illusion. And as we start to alchemize those with Pluto and allowing this light to come in, it brings us those powerful insights. We raise above and see the situations from a different perception, which sets us free to move on. So a wonderful day on Saturday for really placing our hands on our hearts, sending love into our hearts, creating, going outside, putting our hands in the soil, doing some cooking, putting energy in our water, using our hands. And these are our wands that everything we touch, we are placing energy into. And then Sunday, we have choose your battles. So this is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is, these energies are so potent that we may be upsetting people without even realising it. And if somebody comes and has a conversation with us to tell us that we haven't made them happy, or we've disappointed them in any way, or we are feeling that about others, it's to really sit back and look, because no matter who we're going into battle with outside of us, it's really ourselves that we're battling with. It's our own judgments that we're placing on ourselves or others. It's our own limiting beliefs. It's our own assumptions or presumptions that we're putting on and creating stories with. So Sunday, after this huge week, we're being asked to really choose our battles. Don't go into a debate with anyone. We don't have to explain ourselves to anyone, because they'll only understand us from their own pain. So really it's to step back and stay attuned to your vision, stay attuned to your own path. Don't allow outside influences to pull us out of that, because the energies are so intense. Whether it's in a group scenario, whether it's in a relationship with your loved one, keep aligning, keep holding the vision that you have. Hold on, fill it with light, fill your body with light. Whenever we feel, because we're going to get triggered, this energy is going to trigger us all. So if we are triggered and we're out there, we can never take those words back. And our words are so powerful. They can destroy, they can really hurt. And we may be speaking from an emotion that you've upset me and so but those words are coming from that intensity of that wound and going into that person's energy. So we may be drawn or triggered, or we may be triggering others. In whichever way, this energy is potent for that. To take a step back, to look inside, to internalize what's going on. And this is not condoning what anybody else is doing. It's not saying that they're right and I'm wrong, because I have to really, to really become a weak person. So I can't say no because I'm going to upset anybody. It's not that. It's that we do say no without any guilt. We don't take on other people's words. We don't take the words personally, is what's coming through. Don't take words personally this week. Let this energy shift, because this week is karmic. We're having karmic conversations. This karmic conversation that we put out there is going to start knitting this new beginning that we are all moving into. So powerful week to really step back and pause before we react. Step back and move forward only when we're feeling peaceful, only when we've got something empowering to say, something kind, compassionate to say. Not speaking our pain onto another and blaming another for how we are feeling. There's a sense of entitlement that when we get upset by what others are doing, but then we are doing the same, but we get upset with others when they do it. there's a powerful energy that's making us all look at that, to stay in our integrity, to assist this rebirth of our authentic self that we've kept hidden in resistance, in that place of contraction. Now they're moving forward and they're starting to, there's a rebirth is occurring. Don't allow anything on the outside to stop your rebirth, to stop that beautiful seed that's within you, that's cracking open, to stay there. Allow it to bloom, allow your light to shine. So I'm sending so much love for this week and so much healing, and thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate, and I appreciate your comments and everything else. So thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.